Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, Tylia L.Flores with a brand new video. And before we get into this video, please like, share, and subscribe if you're brand new. If you're brand new, welcome to my channel. My name's Tylia L.Flores. I am a 26-year-old disability activist born with spastic dysplasia, but I never allowed it to take away from my will and determination. I am a published author, radio show host personality, and much more. And if you like what you see, click that subscribe button and the bells button down below to get notified every time I upload a brand new video for your liking. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that inspired me via Instagram that I posted this morning. And basically, the Instagram post said, and for those of you that aren't following me on Instagram, what the heck are you doing? Follow me at Stomping on CP with Tylia and give me a big follow and a big like. So, the Instagram post said, cure the people that think that my disability is a problem. And I couldn't help but speak volumes of that because a lot of times in society, people see me. People see that I'm physically disabled and I can't walk and I can't move around to the best of my ability thanks to the spasticity I have because of cerebral palsy. And they automatically want to judge you because of course, the stigmas, the statistics, and what doctors tell them about cerebral palsy. And that brings me to an example of one day of like 4 years ago. I was 21 years old at the time. And at the time, my parents and I had just relocated and we were looking for nurses. And I'll never forget this one nurse that came in. And she saw me for the first time and she saw that I was able to communicate and notice what was going on in my surroundings and in my space of mind. And she was a little bit puzzled back and she said, wow, I thought you were going to be someone that was bedridden, someone that couldn't communicate, and someone that needed more help than what I would thought because of what I Googled and what I've heard about your specific type of cerebral palsy and your specific case. And that's the problem with society right there. They want to prejudge someone based on a piece of paper, diagnosis, statistics, and what they're Googling. Don't do that because then you're making me feel like my disability is the problem and I'm the problem in this society when I am not the visible problem. The problem is that there's so many people out there, and I know one person close to me, and I'm not going to get into who that is, but there's so many people out there that believe in these ignorant statistics about disability. They believe that people with disabilities should be mocked. They believe that people with disabilities should be institutionalized. They believe that people with disabilities don't belong in society. So therefore, I don't want to be cured from my disability because you know what? I love my disability and it's a part of my life and it's taught me many life lessons and it's a beautiful thing to have. But what I want people to realize is I don't want to be cured, but if you really want to find a cure for those who think that disability is a problem in our society and that we need to be institutionalized. We need to be put away somewhere. You know, let's find a cure for those people. And the way we find a cure for those people is by speaking out, using platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, going out in your community and sharing your story with the world and showing these people that, hey, I'm not the problem. You're the problem because you're ignorant and you're closed minded to the truth. that people with disabilities make the world beautiful. They make the world full of diversity. They make the world have a better understanding of what's going to happen. They make people have interesting perspectives, different perspectives, with a different prescribed lens. You know, if I didn't have cerebral palsy, yes, I wouldn't have spasms anymore. Yes, I wouldn't have the constant worry of going to doctors. I wouldn't have the constant anxiety. But you want to know what I wouldn't have if I didn't have cerebral palsy? A unique perspective in life that only happens once in a lifetime. So why not embrace that life and say, you know what, I'm going to use my disability to change the world and change the way people think about disabilities, because guess what? I'm not the issue here. No one with a disability is the issue. You know what's the issue with disability? All the negative people that have something negative to say about it, all the people that are uneducated and that are closed-minded about disability. That's the problem. So while people are sitting here trying to say, oh, people with disabilities must suffer, we need to find a cure for those people. No, you don't need to find a cure for us, because we may struggle, we may go through challenges and obstacles, but we adapt with a smile on our face. And we say, you know what? I'm going to stomp on this to the best of my ability. Or I'm going to have the strength to go through today, tomorrow, and every other day with a smile, because that's our trademark. You know, what would really make us feel better is if the people that were ignorant and uneducated and have lack of awareness and understanding and that are closed-minded start becoming that way. And that's how we cure prejudice. That's how we cure ableism and the many more things that are going on in the world as we know it, as an ableist world, as someone with a disability. Because let me tell you something, every day that you go out into society as a disabled person, there's always hidden ableism everywhere. And you just don't realize until you connect with so many great advocates that teach you, train you, and inspire you each and every day. And I have to say, shout out to all my badass advocates out there. You guys are fucking awesome. With that being said, I don't want to be cured, because my disability is not the problem. What is the problem is the fact that people without disabilities tend to have a lot of ignorance toward people with disabilities. I'm not saying all, I'm just saying some. And those are the people that makes our world ableist. So cure them, fight against them with using the tools that you have in front of you, your story that you have to tell, because that's a powerful one. So with that being said, y'all, this is Stomping on CP, Tylia L.Flores, over and out.